That I don't know.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That was Maria Bartoloma.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's Iran, dude. Yeah. Where the hell are you gonna hide? Where are you gonna hide from Israel and the Mossad?
Yeah. You want to talk about the world's greatest hide and seek player?
Yeah.
Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Would be in a little dish if he were to play that game with the Mossad.
Yeah. I don't think people realize that there was a shift where Israel, because remember, while Trump was in office, and over the last 4 years while Joe Biden has been in office, they've been trying to take out Netanyahu in Israel. And he had, the people love him, the real Israelis love Netanyahu because they know he ain't gonna put up with this bullshit.
Right.
And now, what people don't realize, when they were invaded initially, what was that?
October 7th.
October 7th. That wasn't Hamas. That was how Netanyahu got rid of the deep state people in Israel. How do you think they got in on parachutes? Really? They have an iron dome. They live under the threat of everyone around them hates them. And all of a sudden, they was surprised that people floated in on fucking parachutes. Really? That was Netanyahu getting rid of the deep state people in Israel and then going, oh, look, we were attacked. No, after all, you motherfuckers. And Netanyahu wants this. He's wanted this for years.
Oh, yeah.
To actually get rid of the threats around him. Because Hamas ran by CIA through Israel, or through Iran. Hezbollah, same thing, ran through Iran, through the CIA that runs Iran. And how do you know that? Look at Saudi Arabia. The new king of Saudi Arabia. We remember when he had all those people arrested and put in a hotel? You remember that?
Yep.
Well, do you remember what happened right before that? The Las Vegas shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Who owns the building on top of the hotel that the Las Vegas shooting happened at? Saudi Arabia. That was the fight for Saudi Arabia breaking out into Las Vegas. That's why that guy had a whole room full of guns and ammunition and all that stuff. And yet they said he used a bump stock. Horseshit. No, that was a rotary gun. You listen to that friggin' gun in Las Vegas. That's not a bump stock. A bump stock. Plus, he's 250 to 300 yards away. And he's hitting people in the head. Yeah, with a bump stock. Have you ever used a bump stock?
No.
It ain't accurate. That's why they're for shotguns and not rifles.
Well, the other reason you don't use them in a long rifle is because it burns out the barrel.
Yeah.
It just gets too damn hot.
Yeah. And yes, there were helicopters up there shooting that had turned off their transponders. This is all documented. And folks, the CIA, the globalists, they're in panic mode. Exactly. Videos show helicopters that turned off their transponders. Yep. Because those helicopters, those were the evacuation helicopters for the Saudi Arabian kings or elites that were with the CIA. Because that was a gun buy. That was a weapons. That was a setup. That's why he had literally, he had like 400 high caliber. Like, we're talking 50 cals. We're talking fucking big boys. And how the hell do you haul 400 weapons? Of course, one guy. You haul 400 weapons into one room and not a motherfucker sees you carrying them? You do it from the roof.
He actually had cases on wheels that he brought in. Now, the question was to hotel security, why are you not inspecting those cases as they come in? If you saw the cases in the room, I mean, it could have held anything. It could have held music equipment. It could have held God knows what, stuff for conferences. I mean, it just your standard shipment case. But yeah, obviously, it held something that was this side of fatal. That side of fatal, excuse me.
And look at Saudi Arabia now. They're actually part of the team negotiating with the ceasefire with Netanyahu and Hezbollah. And,
yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, if you've watched it very close, Saudi Arabia is just sitting there with a hot cup of shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, well, Netanyahu's got this. Because Netanyahu has said, remember when the White House announced the ceasefire?
Oh, yeah, that didn't go over too well. Yeah, that's all right, Joe. Here's some more pudding.
Yeah, and claimed it was from Netanyahu.
Right. Yeah.
And freaking Netanyahu's like, nice try, dumbasses. Nope.
Yeah, you're not shutting me down.
Nope. Because they know that Netanyahu, Trump, Putin, China, that it's just like in America. That's why Netanyahu said yesterday his goal is to free Iran. Well, wait a second. What do you mean free Iran? Who has them hostage? The deep state, the globalists, through the CIA. Because Iran's just like America, just like North Korea was, until the mountain collapsed. I thought that was hilarious when the CIA mountain, and everyone who knows anything about North Korea had heard of the CIA mountain. They had like a little slogan for it, and that mountain implodes. And
It happens all the time.
oh yeah, mountains just implode all the time. And what I thought was hilarious is how they explained it. It was what they call like mountain structure.
Teutonic plate shift.
No, it was something stupid like it just sounded stupid.
Yeah.
But it's not a month after that mountain collapsed on itself. I mean, it's a big ass mountain. Who's walking across the north-south line?
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trump. Showing Rocket Man hotel sketches of what they could build on his beach. That's what I love about Trump. He doesn't just show up like celebrate the win. He was like, by the way, a Trump hotel would look great right about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What do you say we get some permits working here? While I'm here, work out a deal. Yeah.
Too damn funny.
So how are you, Patrick?
I'm doing fine, Ben. How about you?
Oh, brother, it's an exciting time.
Sure is. Did you watch that mess last night or not?
Oh, you mean the bitch slapping?
Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw bits and pieces because I can only tolerate so much. When they open up the hose of bullshit, I can only tolerate so much at a time. But I saw when he fact checked the fact checkers, which I
yeah, and they cut off his mic.
Oh yeah, which they weren't going to do. It was supposed to be a hot mic all the time, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't tell the truth here.
That's right.
So he started like yelling so people would hear him through their mics.
Yeah. And then they get Tampon Tim. They get Tampon Tim caught in the Tiananmen Square bullshit, which I thought was pretty funny. But you didn't answer the question. You didn't answer the question, Connor.
No, and there's so much evidence on this guy working with China that there are pictures of him like at communist events and
oh yeah,
and all this crap. There's so much. This is why I know they know they're going to lose. Because, number one, they picked her. If you want a guaranteed loss, that's who you pick. Her. Then the only person that would run as her VP is this dipshit here. Everyone else said no.
Oh yeah.
You know it's bad when the governor of California, that one guy's like, hell no.
Yeah.
I'm not going down with that ship.
Elon calls him the Joker now.
Yeah.
He's allowing everybody. He signed into law a bill that does not prohibit illegals from voting in the state of California.
Yeah. Hey, California.
How do you do that? How do you undermine the Constitution with a piece of legislation, and nobody holds your feet to the fire on that one? But that's California, and you get what you deserve.
Yeah, I have been warning people out in California. We have friends out in California who and the one friend I'm thinking about is well, I'm not going to say names, but he's a very successful contractor out there for all right. He's out. He's literally looking for a house here in Florida. And the only reason he's there is his wife has family and he has, his family out there, but he's like, nah, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because you can't do business. You're absolutely getting socially destroyed. I mean, look at San Francisco. San Francisco used to be one of the most beautiful.
Heartbreaking.
Or San Diego.
Yeah.
San Diego used to be like voted the #1 city in America.
Yeah. Weather is phenomenal.
Now they got a shit app where you check the app to report human feces. It's sad.
Barry Maxwell in the comments. We fund
we fund police and yeah, you guys do locally.
But that was the reaction. That legislation that Newsom just signed into law was a reaction to what took place in Huntington Beach, where they said, sorry, you can only vote here if you're an American citizen.
Yep.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, and I think that that's what's gonna start happening out in well, I'm assuming it's already happening, that like the wealthier areas are hiring private security just for their areas.
Yeah, but that's not, they are, but it's not stopping them. I mean,
no.
Venezuelans are and Hondurans are getting into the richer areas. They're breaking down doors, ransacking homes. They're all over the place. It's an infestation.
And California gun laws have made it great for them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Criminals don't care. Obviously, we all know that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there are a couple of 2A decisions before the Supreme Court that are going to be argued in the near future.
Could you lay those out?
Well, let's do that next week.
Okay.
There's a lot to go through in that, because there are so many states that have so many decisions that are pending in lower courts.
Yep.
And the Supreme Court is actually waiting for them to reach decision points simultaneously, so they don't have to go back and redress all of these states one at a time. This is going to be a broad stroke sweep of all of these lower court findings in favor against 2A, against our freedoms, and the Supreme Court's just going to knock them aside and say, sorry, you have to live with Bruin. You have to live with all of these other decisions that have come out. Collins, I can't remember what the other one is. There was one out of Chicago. But you're going to have to live with these. And that's too bad. As a matter of fact, in the state of Illinois, there was just a decision that was handed down saying that in one of the more restrictive states, that a federal judge said that you could, if you have a CCW, you could conceal carry on public transportation.
Yeah.
And there was somebody in the AG's office wrote a response to the judge's decision, and the judge caught wind of it and said, "Oh, no. I want all of you people to appear in court on Wednesday to defend these statements that you said, in essence, calling into question my judgment and what I had put out there. I need you to back up what you said as a retort." And there's somebody who's going to get summarily ass whooped in that court today. And he's not having any of it. Rightfully
that
so.
Judge is going to slap the sheet out of several people.
Correct. And there's the FOID, which is the Firearm Operator Identification Card in the state of Illinois, the only state that requires this, that you have to have this card in order to conceal carry. It's the beginning of the vetting process, and they've had that in Illinois since I could carry. And you had to have
you were like Chicago.
Flintlocks. It was flintlocks back when.
In fact, there were rumors that you owned the cow that led to the Great Chicago Fire.
Oh, they're just blaming it on the Irish again, bastards.
The Irish did it.
But anyway, we'll do this next week.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually jump into the headline of the show. But Chase is launching 1,000 locations because they've been building Chase banks all over here in Florida. We have one like right by our house. And secretly, they're in negotiations with the SEC to actually get a Bitcoin custody license, just like that. What is it, like
BNY back in New York, yeah.
Yeah, and that they will offer Bitcoin savings accounts to all of their clients within six months.
So I can go in there and get a Bitcoin?
Well, no, they can't send it to you. Yeah, get your Bitcoin. They can't send it to you, but they can hold it as a custodian. Because from what I hear, these big banks, they're starting to get nervous. Well, they're already nervous, but as they're lowering the interest rate, have you watched the bond market?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it. And there's rumors that they're going to drop it another 50 next meeting. And with this crap going on with the actual ports, That's all leadership of the union. That's not the union members. They don't want to go on strike. Well, they want to raise, but they're like, hey, hang on a second. We're not trying to kill the American economy. And the leadership, who, mind you, the membership had told the leadership that they wanted the union to support Trump. The leadership said, well, we're not going to support no one. 2020, they supported Biden.
This is Harold Daggett, who's the president. Yeah. Who's making $800,000 a year straight salary, and then almost $200,000 in bonuses.
Yeah, bonus. And I'm sure he has no little side hustle going on. Sure, he's not.
Well, he has a connection to the Genovese family.
I was just about to, and I'm sure he has no link to the mafia.
You're right. This is on the waterfront, baby. This is.
Yeah.
I could have been somebody, Joey. I could have been a contender.
Fido, let's take a boat ride.
Yeah. So he's what do they want? 70% is the increase. They were offered 50. Were offered 50, and there was language in the contract that they shot down that said they'll have minimal use of technology. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You put the U.S. citizenry through this bullshit where we're going to see prices skyrocket and shelves go bare, and they're going to be pushing for AI in the ports because AI don't strike, baby.
Ports that the union membership approved that contract, and then the leadership who did the counting said, oh, well, it failed. Well, when one of the union groups asked for evidence it failed, oh, I'm sorry, we erased all that data.
Yeah.
Did you now, sons of bitches?
Yeah.
Did you now?
Yeah.
No, they are trying to create they're trying to put the American people, because they know they're going to lose the election. They're trying to that's why all you hear on the news is, oh, this will probably last at least a month. At least a month. Really? Well, what's happening about a month from now?
Yeah.
They're trying to point all of this right after the election. And that's why the banks are in full panic. Because
the other part of this is Biden has the ability to throw down the Taft-Harding Act and say, nope, you guys can't strike, get back on the job.
Yeah.
And he's refusing to do it. Oh, well, I'm going to tell you something. That's not going to work out too well for you. And no. I think Joe might be having a little bit of a hissy fit about having been forced out. And this is his way of going, yeah, keep me from being president for a second term. Let me throw a little wrench in the economy for you folks at the tune of $5 billion a day and see what ends up happening.
Yeah, people have to understand.
He's an angry old man right now. He's an angry old man.
Oh, he is. He is telling people to get off his lawn every 5 seconds. And get off my lawn. People have to understand. Joe, who do you think got Joe elected when he originally came in? It was the unions. Joe has been riding the union since day one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My dad was a working man, you know. I rode the subway. And my wife died of cancer. Or was it a car accident?
It was a car accident,
Yeah.
allegedly from some drunk driver. Well, the guy was never drunk, but he's never let go of that story either.
Yeah. It's weird. And that's why Trump launched his platform. And because Trump, as we speak, and Trump's team are all on-ramping Trump's wealthy friends onto this platform. And they're going to do market buys like you ain't never seen before. And that's going to shoot the price of Bitcoin up like you ain't never seen before.
Oh, no. Don't do that, please.
That's why these banks are in full panic. That's why BlackRock launched these ETFs, and that's why all of the banks literally bought BlackRock. Did you see how many banks actually bought the BlackRock ETF?
I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it, but I know it's a crap ton.
Almost 90% of the purchases of the BlackRock ETF are banks.
Sharon had a comment.
Oh, Sharon.
Yeah. And I highlight it for a reason. This is off subject, but she talks about Jack Krause. Cindy sent us that link for the video that I forwarded to you. Jack Krause was doing a talk on decentralized medicine. Jack Krause is Jack Kruse is a champion for decentralized medicine, and also I would say a figurative bounty hunter of those who are incompetent in positions of power within the medical community. The forebearers of NIH and Anthony Fauci's job. Great video about decentralized medicine on YouTube. Go take a look at it, and if you get a chance, I would take a look at Danny Jones' podcast also. Anything?
Yeah, I'm actually going to play that whole interview on, well, as much as I can tonight.
Sure. Okay.
On the 3-hour show.
Yeah.
That's actually the podcast.
Excellent.
That we are going to watch, and it's folks, I'm not making this shit up. I'm not that freaking creative nor that smart. I'm pretty smart, but I'm not that damn smart. It's these are the people. Dr. Jack is a Kruse. Yeah. He's working with RFK. All right. All these people are connected.
He also was responsible for writing a portion of that was an amendment to the Constitution of El Salvador that had to do with your personal rights when it comes to medical decisions. And it has been accepted and is part of the El Salvadorian Constitution now. Pretty salient stuff. Anyway, I saw this note out there from Sharon, and I thought it would be a great bit of information. I did not know you were doing that this evening, so yes. It was timely. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's folks. And we're actually going to wrap this up soon here because we have our CALIX cyber stuff show at noon. And then at 6:00 p.m. on the private server, I'm going to be hosting the hit show spelled with an S. And use a $sign. And that's what we are going to be going over, is that interview that Sharon was just talking about. Because there's a lot. He talks about how Trump put 2 justices on the court to block the USDC. Yep. Oh yeah. There's, folks, there has been a plan rolling out for the last 8 years on the good guys' side to do, how longer than that, 12 years. Let's just put it this way. Since Obama was elected, this has been actually being planned out. And I know some people don't like to talk about number 17 of the alphabet, but that was part of it. All right? That was the whistleblowers from 2003, 4, 5, and 6. That was all of the number 17 is the whistleblowers from the NSA in 2004, 2005, 2006, where they got their houses raided. And they were actually pointing out, hey, the Patriot Act has a whole bunch of stuff in it. And that these guys worked at the NSA. And they saw the software that was being used. And they're like, wait, no, you're pointing this at the American people. This is collecting information on the American people. And that's when, and if you remember the episode, the 3-hour episode I did, where one of the whistleblowers was actually being interviewed, and he had a little, what do you call it? One of those little lapels, or what if like the pins are that you put in your suit.
Right.
You know,
right. Lapel pin.
Yep. And it was the letter Q. That's it. So he's doing an interview on like 60 minutes. And he makes the conscious thought to go, let me see, which pen should I use? Here, let me grab a random letter from the alphabet and put it on my suit where the camera will be able to see it. Folks, this has all been laid out. This has been planned for years. And now we're down to it, folks. We are down to the nitty gritty. That's why Trump said when he announced his platform, like I said yesterday, Trump, when he announced the crypto platform, he said, and I quote, "It's time to take out the big banks." He didn't say it's time to take on the big banks. He didn't say it's time to give the big banks some competition. No. Trump said it's time to take out the banks. And he had a shit-eating grin on his face when he said it. So, all right, we got to go.
Okay.
Where can oh, hang on a second. Sorry, guys. I forgot to find. Hold, please.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 702-845-8276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
All right. Patrick, where can everyone get a hold of us at CALIX, and where can they watch the CALIX cyber stuff show?
Okay. Our website is calixsolutions.io. If you're interested in a laptop, you can go there. Across the top, you'll see a link to crypto laptops and the Liberty laptops. In order to see the cyber stuff video, you will need to be a client who has a laptop and go and subscribe to either the cyber stuff or the helpline services that we have available. To do that, you go into the portal off of the website. You'll enter your credentials. You'll go to the link that says CALIX Cyber Suite, and in there you'll find access to those services that you can, those subscription services that you can access and sign up for. We send you a link every week for the live version of the videos, and you can also access the archives that has previous videos as well. So we talk about all things crypto and cybersecurity, usually looking at the crypto world from a security perspective, what's going on there, what you need to do to protect yourself, all that neat stuff. So yeah, come join us. Glad to have you. So, and if you need to, you can reach us at 702-845-8276. You can text us, you can call, or you can email us, info@calixsolutions.io. Also on the website, we have a chat feature. You'll see it in the lower right-hand corner. You can click on that, send us a message if it's after hours. During hours, we have that manned, so we can get you a response.
Yes, guys, I highly recommend that you get your crypto laptop or Liberty laptop, but more specific to this episode here. Laptop.
Right, and also all you folks who have Windows 10 machines should have received emails by now explaining the potential conversion that can take place. Briefly, Windows 10 is no longer going to be supported in October of 2025. So we're letting folks know now, and you should have received that email that explains what your options are in terms of being able to maintain your crypto laptop in a safe and secure fashion. So,
Yep. All right. Patrick, I'll see you in an
An
hour.
hour and 15 minutes.
Yep. All right, brother. Love you.
Love you. Adios. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye now.
All right, everyone. Okay, now I have a few little announcements I got. All right, number one, if you have actually purchased individual shares in our clubs, there's a link under here. Heidi is actually doing a video tomorrow on how he's doing another live AMA on how you claim your tokens for your ownership shares of the clubs. And if you're interested in actually buying shares in our clubs, each club has 100,000 shares. That's it. There will never be more. And we have some left for St. Louis location. And if you scan right there, that will allow you to actually buy individual shares of the St. Louis location. And then tomorrow you'll watch the video of how to claim your shares. And Heidi will be sending, as you buy them, she will send you your coins. All right. Love you guys. Everyone have a great day. And don't forget, we're watching Sharon's video that she talks about. We're watching this one tonight on the 6 o'clock show. So if you want to join the private server for that viewing tonight, links under here. All right. Love you guys. Everyone have a great day. I will see you guys tonight. Or I'll see you at CALIX at noon. Bye-bye.